Hello everyone and welcome to week 6. Inside of week 6 you're going to be doing a couple things, focusing on creating a notebook project using the Smartboard. And as you know, we do have a Smartboard in our classroom on campus, and many people have Smartboards in their classrooms in K-12 environments. There are different types of it. There are Promethean boards, different brands, but basically they're all the same. They function the same way. They might have different add-ons, different resources that you can add to it, but the notebook is one resource that's specific to Smartboard. And what the notebook will allow you to do is it'll allow you to create your presentations, and it gives you a simulation of the Smartboard without actually having a Smartboard. So basically you can prepare the different things that you're going to do on your Smartboard, the activities. It also has a database of different types of resources for different subject areas. But basically, as I said, with that, it allows you to work from home or at school to create your presentations that you're going to use on your Smartboard in the classroom. And for those that don't know what a Smartboard is, it's basically an interactive board, interactive whiteboard, and you can write on it. You can project different types of video and other content on it. Some of them are touch screens where basically you can touch it and cause it to change different functions based on it's like using a mouse, except for you're not using a mouse. You can use your hand to touch the screen to select different items, draw on it, but at the same time you can pull in different types of videos, pictures, and other multimedia content to make it more interactive. And as I said, there are different brands, but particularly you're going to be using the Smart Notebook. And let's just take a quick look at week 6. Here there are some specific requirements for the notebook assignment. Here is a video how to download the software. Here's a link to download it, and here's another notebook software video. So make sure you go through and review the content, because if you don't review the resources that are provided, then you're going to have a difficult time with the assignment. The other thing I want to talk about is your live text portfolio. Instead of giving you a final, we have you to complete a portfolio. And this portfolio serves multiple functions. First one is it gives you a compilation of all the work you've done in this class. Secondly, the portfolio can be used for you for a possible interviewing. A lot of times principals want to see examples of your work, and they might ask for your portfolio, so you can give them your portfolio URL so then they can see your philosophy of teaching, see sample lesson plans, activities you've created that are provided. And the third part is that we also have to do accreditation. So for accreditation purposes, students have to do the portfolios, and external reviewers sometimes review those. So there's multiple purposes for it, but if you want to find out and go ahead and get started on it, I would highly recommend that you start on your portfolio now and continue to update it. So if you just click on the Live Text Portfolio Final Exam link, you'll see that here are the requirements for it, and multiple videos have been provided to demonstrate how to create the portfolio, how to add pages and sections to it. You should have a section already created, I think, from your 1000 course that is related to, it's titled Educational Technology. And in that section of Educational Technology, I'm just going to open up the portfolio requirements document now so that you can see that. Within that Educational Technology section, you're going to have a part that says your philosophy of teaching. You should also have a section that says presentation with description, curriculum teaching integration, and basically here's what should be in your portfolio. Like I said, your philosophy of teaching should be less than 250 words. I recommend that you use the philosophy you already created, but integrate how you use technology within that philosophy. The presentation with description is basically your Cool2 presentation. You're going to post your file or your link that you created with Screencast, either one. And this is your Gene presentation that you did, and you're going to take a 2 or 3 sentence description of your presentation. That's going to be the second part of it. The third part of the portfolio is your curriculum technology integration, which you will not complete at this time, and it also is going to include your blog URL. But you're not going to complete that until you finish your whole unit plan. That third section, curriculum technology integration, I want to repeat it, will be your unit plan. You will just copy and paste the content, but you will not do that at this time. The fourth section of your portfolio says cool tools for the classroom. This is what you're going to do is you're going to go back and review the cool tools created by your classmates. As you see in the instructions, it says go back and review 2 of the cool tools. Go back and watch in the discussion board that where you posted your cool tool. Go back and watch 2 of your classmates' cool tool presentations. And then what you're going to do is you're going to watch the presentations, watch some this week, maybe watch a couple more next week, but by the end of the semester you're going to have a summary of those cool tools. And what this will be provided, it'll be a resource for you at the end of the semester or when you leave the classroom of different tools you can use and how you can use them in your own classroom. And all you're going to do is put the link for the tool, the name of the tool, and the link. For example, the link, you're going to put www.starfall.com. If you go back to the course wiki, that's the easiest way to get the link for the tool that you're going to be using. I would just copy and paste the link in there beside the name, and then you're going to just put a 1-sentence explanation of the tool. Alright, the fifth thing that you're going to have is it says Equipment and Web 2.0 tools for the classroom. And there's a list of tools that you're going to see that we're not going to actually cover all of them in the classroom, but part of it is going to be for you to review on your own these different types of tools. And what you're going to do is you're going to just provide a brief description of how you might use them in the classroom. We're going to be doing the notebook tool, which is for an interactive whiteboard. So that one ought to become very easy. How can I use an interactive whiteboard in the classroom? But as I said, some of them you're going to have to look them up for yourself and find out exactly what they are. And then think about how can I use these activities in the classroom. The sixth thing you're going to have in your portfolio is assistive technology. We're going to cover that section later, but you got to describe how you would use these tools and information here, the technologies, to assist those with special needs in the classroom. As I said, that's going to be closer to the end of the semester. And then the last section is your artifact section. So I would suggest you go ahead and add your publication and your review game to your artifact section. And then as you can see, you're going to add your notebook file, your student sample, student assessment, podcast, movie, and your classroom website and the Excel spreadsheets. So those, as you complete the assignments and if you are satisfied with your grade, go ahead and submit the completed assignment here to your portfolio. I would highly recommend that you keep up with it as you go along for the semester. The next part, let me go back one more step, back to week 6. Your notebook assignment requirements are right here, and I'm going to click on it. It says your assignment is to create a notebook file that you will use with an activity in your classroom with an interactive whiteboard. You're going to have to download the trial version of it. The link is provided for you. And what it says here, you're going to create, these are just sample ideas. You're going to create lecture material or make a game. Says you can also use the same information from your PowerPoint game. You're going to add hyperlinks, shapes, interactive videos, cover text with shapes. These are just some of the ideas that you can do. But the main thing is you're going to have 5 pages of applicable and useful thought-filled information to use in your classroom unit. So just think about it, okay? Are you going to import a video from YouTube? Are you going to import some other type of video? Think about what is going to be the purpose of your notebook assignment. Is it going to be used to support lecture material? Is it going to be a game or something such as that? So think about how you can use that material to make it interactive for students to use to support your instruction in the classroom. But make sure you read the instructions carefully as you complete the assignment. As I said here, here's the link to download the software. It gives you 30 days. And then the last thing is Module 3. We will be finished with Module 3. So then it's time for you to complete your posting of your reflection for Module 3. And as you can see, I do have a link for blog postings. So Module 3, here it is. Here it says, this module helped me think about the impact of the internet on my students' learning in the following ways. So now you're going to think about, how the internet can be used to impact your students' learning. So that's going to be the last posting. And as you can see here, after we finish Module 4, you're going to have another posting. How can technology be used to most effectively support and assess student learning? That's going to be after we complete the section on assessment. And the final posting is, this module helped me think about my self-directed learners and the role of differentiation in the following ways. Just remember that the blog it will be on your portfolio, and there might be more people viewing it than just myself. So make sure you take the time to do proper grammar, spelling. Also make sure that your post is reflective, demonstrating the things that you learned from the course and the different tools that you've used. But most importantly, you're demonstrating that you can apply this information into a real-world context. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm available for office hours. I have my office hours listed, but if you can't meet during that time, I'm available to meet outside office hours. And I look forward to seeing your notebook projects. Thank you.